of order, Mark Pritchard.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I seek your guidance. Since Christmas, hundreds of my constituents have not received a single letter via the Royal Mail. This is causing huge anxiety for those waiting for medical results, important documentation, job offers, etc. The local post office team, postmen and women, have said this is a result of management decisions at the most senior level. What advice can you give me to pass on to my constituents the possibility of the Minister for the Royal Mail and Postal Services coming to the House to make an urgent statement to ensure that this is thoroughly and fully investigated and those letters begin to land on doormats once again in Shropshire?
I'm grateful to the honourable member for giving notice that he intended to draw attention to this matter. As he knows, this is not actually a point of order, but he is an experienced member who serves on the panel of chairs, and he does not need any guidance from the chair on how to take this matter further. No doubt he'll be pursuing it. And also, the Treasury front bench will have heard his request for a statement or a response from the appropriate minister. Point of order, Richard Holden. Is it a short point of order, Richard Holden?
Always, Madam Deputy Speaker. On a point of order, the Cabinet Office Guide to Parliamentary Work is clear that there should be no inconsistencies between information provided in answers to written questions and information released under the Freedom of Information Act, and that material disclosable under Freedom of Information should also be disclosed to Parliament. On the 2nd and 4th of December in WPQs, I asked the Secretary of State for Transport what information the DVLA hold about third-party intermediary organisations acting on behalf of Oxford City Council and Oxfordshire County Council in accessing vehicle keeper data. In both cases, the Minister for Local Transport told me that this information was not appropriate to disclose because of commercial sensitivities. However, shortly afterwards, the DVLA released under FOI the Coda contract with Oxfordshire County Council, confirming contractual arrangements involving intermediaries and third-party access, with only personal data redacted. Madam Deputy Speaker, I'd be grateful for your guidance on this apparent inconsistency and whether you might raise it with the Leader of the House or departments concerned.
I'm grateful to the honourable member for giving notice of his point of order. I take it that he has informed the honourable member for Wakefield and Rothwell that he intended to raise the matter in the House and is nodding accordingly. As the honourable member knows, the Chair is not responsible for the accuracy of ministerial answers, if only we were. But I'm sure the table office will be able to advise him on how he might pursue the matter further. And once again, no doubt the Treasury front bench have made a note and will be passing that information on directly to the Minister involved. If that is the end of the point of orders, I'll give the front benches a few moments to shuffle over.